Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me today for your read. I want to thank you guys for all your views, all your likes, all your subs. You guys are great. Oh, I think it's funny too, the last read that we did, like now we were talking about that third party karmic energy and trying to spy on the collective. You know what? I think some of them were actually watching because I lost a couple subs after that read. So I bet you those third party were trying to use these reads here to spy on you guys. They didn't like getting called out on that, and I think that's pretty funny, guys. All right, so I gotta tell you, I was cleansing my area today and going through my cards, and this one card from my shaman deck really popped out at me. Middle world, and it's kind of representative of Midgard, which is Earth. It's the here, it's the now, and I just felt like this was gonna be very relevant in our read today. I'm not sure how. I always just go with what my intuition says. So that's going to kind of set the tone for the read. I'm going to leave it up here. And it's funny because I also felt labradorite. My labradorite stone needed to sit with it or up by it today. And I got to tell you, I'll be honest, offhand, I can't think of the meaning for labradorite, but it just feels like it needs to be on that card and sticking with us today. And then I felt pulled to the divine timing deck. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we'll see what's this all about? What does Spirit have to say to the collective today? What's the divine timing about? What's this here and now? We had one go sideways. It's the first one I want to pull. Divine love. You signed up to do the journey together before you were born. Nothing will go wrong. That's interesting. Divine love. Divine love. Please tell me more about this card. Uncertainty. Not knowing how you feel about them makes them hold their feelings back. They want certainty. And commitment issues, fear of commitment. I don't know if you are dealing with someone or have been dealing with somebody in the past, and that was an issue that happened, that they sort of didn't want to commit. Always waiting for you to kind of make the move. Not really stepping up to the plate. It might have been somebody who's just really unsure of themselves. Failed plans. That's interesting too. Soulmate. That's interesting that we got divine love. We got soulmate coming forward. It's like I keep feeling that uncertainty. Uncertainty is, is this the one? Is the collective the one? Is that the one that they want? This person might have been sort of, I don't know if they were looking elsewhere, just taking their sweet ass time and being really slow about things. And healing. Whoever this other energy is, it feels like they had a bit of growing to do. A bit of growing up. To be able to look at you and to recognize what a good partner you could be and what a good option you were. Like they had their own baggage. It had nothing to do with you. This person had baggage that they brought into the relationship. Hard to open up. They had a hard time opening up. They have commitment issues. They have confidence issues. Whoever this person is, they may have experienced a lot of hurt in their past and they're just carrying that baggage around. So they have a hard time like really prying the crowbar in that heart and opening up and being vulnerable with somebody else. Keep an open mind. Taking action. I'll tell you this too, and I'm getting this really strong vibe from the card, like you need to do what's right for you. I keep feeling this, even if this is divine love, this is a soulmate. Do not put your life on hold for this person. Keep feeling like moving ahead in your life, moving forward with your goals is very important here. And this person will either step up or they won't. And that's not something that you have control over, is what I keep getting told. Like they have their journey to take and they have growing that they need to be doing. And it's something that you can't do for them. This is something that this person needs to figure out for themselves. Dead end. That's interesting. It's like, I tell you, if we were using that Wisdom Oracle deck, you get the chopped wood card. Because you guys have done like literally everything in this relationship that you can do to help it to move forward, to help it to progress. And now it's up to the other side of things, because it always takes two. It's like the cards are saying you need some space. You need space to keep moving forward in your life so that your goals aren't held up and your goals aren't held back. And this person needs that space so that they can realize how important you are to them and what they really want out of life. Power of choice. Yeah, that's true too. Hard decision, power of choice. This person needs to recognize that their choice to give into their baggage from the past and to stay close to you comes with its own set of consequences. And that's that the collective is not going to give up their future for this person. You're not going to stay stuck. You're not going to stay in this endless loop of this person staying closed down or coming up with reasons why you can't move forward into a deeper commitment and things stay stalled. Right? Everything comes with consequences. All of our choices, and some of those consequences are good and some of them not so much, depending on what we choose. I was like, this person needs to understand that. So if they really want the collective in their life, and so that's something that they really want, then they need to make choices that reflect that. And those choices might be to suck it up, all that fear, and to take a chance and to open up to the collective, to open up, to be vulnerable, and to make an effort in making a deeper commitment in your guys' relationship. New love. I keep feeling like you gotta do what's right for you and you gotta follow your path here. And that's what they need to see. That like your life doesn't end with them and that they don't get to string you along forever. You're going to keep moving towards your goals and you're going to keep building for yourself. And they can either, like I said, like get on board or get left behind. But the collective isn't going to just shut their life down for this person. They need that awakening. They absolutely do. And this person, they love you. Whoever this person is, they do love you. And they do want a life with you. And I can see all of that here. What's interesting too is what I'm getting told by my guys, and I can see it in a couple of these cards. You have an admirer already on the side who knows you, who's looking at you. This might be somebody maybe you work with or a friend, somebody who's aware maybe even of the situation and is sort of waiting for an opportunity to come forward. If you gave whoever this person is, who Tarot is talking about right now, if you gave them the boot to take a break and like kicked them out of the house or had a breakup or whatever it was, you would have a new romantic offer within a couple of weeks, is what Tarot is saying. You would have a new romantic offer very, very quickly. Because even the new love card says September at the bottom. Because this deck is all about timing. Like you would have somebody right away who would be like, who sees the collective, who wants to have a relationship with the collective, who would dive right in there. And you know, maybe that's something this other person needs to see too. That you have other options. Your life isn't just for this person. There are other people who would love to step into their shoes and to build a future with the collective. So it's kind of like that old saying, that shit or get off the pot kind of thing. Is this person, I think they just need a helpful little shove. Oh, the cards want to talk today, guys. I knew this was the deck too. When I started shuffling them, I was drawn to it right away. And I just knew this is the one that we were going to be using. That guy needs to come forward. And those guys need to come forward. And that's where we're going to start. Yeah, because it's like it's stalled out. That's like, whoever this person is, your person, whether this is something that you went through in the past or something you're going through right now, it's just stalled out in this cycle of they have these commitment issues. They will never let your relationship progress. I feel like this has been going on for quite a while too. But it never goes anywhere. I don't know if they make promises that it will go somewhere and then they never follow through, but it never does go where you want it to go. And you've been putting in all the work trying to nurture this and trying to grow it into a loving, long-lasting relationship, but it just feels like you're the only one doing it. Because really you kind of are. This person is letting their past hold them back from having a future. And maybe you're starting to look at what a future would be like without them. And you're sick of waiting. You're sick of waiting for this person to do their growing, to have their aha moment, to get over their crap and to move on and move forward. You're starting to look forward to the future. Like I said, you got options. You have romantic options. Whether you realize it or not, you absolutely do. That's really interesting because I can almost feel like their energy in the star card and like you are the star. Like that's how they see you. This person admires you. This person does love you. They do care about you, but they are giving into their baggage. They're letting their baggage and their past ruin your guys' relationship and a possible future. It's like they need hermit mode. They need to get kicked to the curb a bit. They need to be alone. They need to see you moving on and being happy and just moving forward with your life to realize what they're losing. And that is their choices that have led directly to them losing you. And that if they want that future with you, they need to wake up and deal and actually do something to get that future. The awakening, they need that awakening. Yeah, when the healing is done. This person hasn't done any healing yet. They've just been sitting and stewing in it. Exactly, the Hangman. They do this to themselves. They keep everybody out. They block everybody out. They have these walls up that nobody can get past. And they do it because they don't want to let any more hurt in. But it keeps all the love out too. You never get anything in that way. And this person hasn't figured that out yet. And that's part of what they need to figure out. The Fool. They are acting like a fool. And the universe has brought you into this person's life. Like we all come together for a reason, guys. I firmly believe that. And for the two of you, you are this person's opportunity to learn that they can let go of all that baggage and take a leap of faith on somebody. You are their opportunity to grow. It's that safe person who they can open up to. Because like we all know, you can't do that with everyone. Some people will burn you. But the collective, like your energy is not like that. Your energy is loving. Your energy is nurturing. Your energy is committed. You are the safe person who they can open up to, break that cycle, and then on top of that, have a healthy and happy future. And that's why you've been brought together, but they just refuse to learn the lesson. They refuse to see the light. The High Priestess. It's like I'm getting this. It's time for you to move on with your life. It's time for you to move on. Because the way things are going, this person is not going to just step up and change. Now, I'm not saying they never will, but within this situation, Tarot is saying they won't. It's like things have to happen a certain way to push them into personal growth. They need like a kick in the arse. And as long as you're always there and the two of you are still doing what you're doing, that change won't take place. And that's what I keep feeling in these ones. Like they need that break. They need that kick in the butt. They need that detox period. They need that time in hermit mode to see that you have new love and you're moving on with your life and you got all these wonderful things. And oh my God, look at what I've lost, but look at what I can have if I get it together and I try and I make an effort. Please bring me more. Please bring me more here, Tarot. There we go. The Nine of Swords. They need a time of Nine of Swords, guys. They need a time by themselves to do some crying, to do some reflecting, to feel sad, to recognize what they've lost, so that they can start focusing on what's important. And that's you and having a relationship with you. Because like I said, there is opportunity here for the two of you to have a good, loving relationship, is what Tarot is saying. Tarot's not saying that this is messed up, this is never going to be a thing, this is you need to get out of it and run away. Tarot is saying there's potential, but this other person has to do some growing and some stepping up first. And the way to help that come around is to step away, to get some time for yourself, For you to start moving on, they need an awakening. Before they can become the form of themselves that they can be, that will make your relationship work, so that it's more even, because it's not even now. You've been doing the nurturing, you've been doing the work, and they've just been holding back the whole time. The Two of Wands, like keeping you in this Two of Wands, in this holding pattern. Like, what choice are they going to make? Are they going to commit to me? Are they going to commit to moving in together, having a life together? Are they going to commit to getting married? What are they going to, it's all been about them. Like, the ball has been in their court. All the choices have been theirs. And it's time to take your power back, is what Tarot is saying, and to make the choice yours, the collective. It's the collective's time to make a choice about this. The Page of Wands. Exactly. Immature energy. What do you want? Do you want to party and be single? Like, you don't seem to want to make a commitment. And like, this person acts like they would just as soon be single. Give them the opportunity to be single and see what it's like. Figure out what their Nine of Cups is. What is their wish fulfillment? The Three of Cups. I'm going to tell you what their wish fulfillment is. It's having a loving relationship with the collective. That actually is what their wish fulfillment is. That's what they want. But they got to get over themselves and put some effort and some energy into it, because the collective deserves better than to just be strung along. Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Like, you're wanting this new beginning. That Ace of Pentacles, that is the seed of a new beginning. And it's time to get sort of a little bit more analytical about this, and with a little bit more strategy. Because I think it's been really emotional so far, right? If I just keep showing them, if I'm just patient enough, they'll be able to see how much I love them. They'll be able to see that, this is something worth committing to. I think it's time to go the opposite way. That's what Tarot keeps saying. Get some distance. Show them what they're losing now. Show them what they have to lose, because they haven't had to worry about that thus far. And this, for some of you, this might be a situation you've already been through. And for some of you, you might be in it right now. But this is what Tarot is bringing forward today. Nine of Wands. That recognition and that reward. And the Wheel of Fortune, like, this is what's going to turn this Wheel of Fortune in the relationship. This person's perspective, and this person being able to see your worth. Being able to see the worth of this relationship, that it's worth fighting for, it's worth putting the effort into, it's worth dealing with their baggage and overcoming the past. Bring me more, please, Spirit. That one. I got a couple more here, too. Death and rebirth. Yeah, it's time for a change. And Tarot says it's possible. Tarot says this situation can change. We can flip the script on this situation, but this person has to come out of their Eight of Swords first. They have to find balance in their own life. Balance between their emotions, their fear. Ooh, this one did not want to come with the pile. Yeah, they got to sit around in the Five of Cups for a little while. Five of Cups is usually a warning not to dwell. This person needs to do some dwelling, some reflecting on what's been going on and how they've contributed to it. The Eight of Wands, and then communication. That's interesting. Give me a few more here, please, Spirit. Eight of Wands. Yeah, they need space. They need time apart. No communication. That's what it says. No communication for a while. So that they can see you. You're moving on. You're reaching your goals. A new love will come into your life. It's like they need that trigger. It's almost like a rock bottom, guys. Being on the outside looking in, watching you be happy, watching you move on, watching you celebrate, watching you move forward with your life without them. So that they can have their aha moment. And they can think about things. And realize that they're holding back. And they're holding all their emotions and their thoughts and everything back, holding back on you. Was what kept everything stalled. that they could have happiness with you. They could have a fruitful partnership with you. It's all about choices, right? That Seven of Cups, it's all about choices. Yeah. Eight of Cups, I just keep saying it over and over again, guys. Space and time apart. That's what'll bring things back into balance. That's what'll bring clarity. This person's emotions won't change. Like, they still love you. They still want to have you around, but they need to change their mentality. And you need to be strong during this time. And that's why that tough choice card came out too. This is a tough choice to make because you really care for this person too. And you would like to have a future together, which is why you've put in all this effort for so long. So it's tough to step away from something like that. But Tarot's saying that that is the best thing to do. You need space and you need time. And it'll benefit you. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Time for healing. Time for personal growth. Because this person's coming out kind of like this Knight of Swords. But it's just like, it's more immature energy. And they're not a bad person. It's just a little bit more immature energy that needs some growth. Need to do some healing. Need their awakening. Need to start moving forward on their path. And get the monkey off their back, right? Deal with the crap from their past. That's what the Devil card represents. It's all the ties from the past that hold us back. It's time for that person to flip the script in their own life and to take control of their life back. Yeah, there's learning the lessons. Delving into those secrets. Delving into their subconscious. Starting to make the change. Everything I see in these cards says this person is capable of doing that. They're capable of doing the change. They're capable of stepping up. They love you. They would like to have a relationship with you. But they need to choose to make that change. Okay? So they need to do that. And part of that is they can't do that while you're around. They can't do that while you're running this cycle. It's like you guys need to have the space. That's what it keeps saying. The Magician. They are capable of changing. They're capable of understanding. They have all the tools that they need to do it, but they need some perspective. I keep seeing perspective here, guys. It's very important. And you have the power to help give that perspective. And part of that is doing what's right for you and looking after yourself too. And that is the message that Tarot is bringing forward today, guys. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you again for coming out and for joining me for this tarot read. And have a great rest of your day.